Yesterday, I was hanging out at Obsidian Radio Podcast's YouTube channel. Briefly, that is. And of course, explosive things tend to happen when explosive personalities are on that channel. But one of the things that I left with was a particular phrase that he kept saying with regards to dealing with black women in relationships or marriage or the other things. He kept saying, I can do bad all by myself. I can do bad all by myself. Now, I found that to be very interesting. And the reason is, this is a statement that black women always say with reference to their dealings with African American men. I can do bad all by myself. To the point that Tyler Perry made a screenplay out of it and then a successful movie in 2009. But what do black women really mean when they say, I can do bad all by myself? What they mean is that you black men, when they say that, you bring absolutely zero to the table. You're a parasite. You shouldn't even be there. In fact, dealing with you makes things worse. So because you are so bad, you are so weak, you are devastatingly so negative and pejorative, you know what, nigga, I would rather walk at this alone. I'd rather do this alone. And when black women say that, other black women applaud. White women applaud. And some black women applaud. Black men, I mean. Nobody argues with her position as to why she feels this way. We accept it. But you know, I found it quite odd that Obsidian would say this because, you know, black men never say I can do bad all by myself. But let us look at this statement and see what does happen when black men say the same statement. Why is the black man saying I can do bad all by myself? Why would he say this? What if he were to say to black women or any woman, you bring nothing to the table. What you have is college debt. What you bring is other niggas' kids. What you bring is drama, daddy issues, possibly some STDs, a bad attitude. You see, if black men say the same thing, there's typically smoke in the city. There is big responses from African American women when these men say this. And to be honest, there seems to be a discontentment from African American men, some of them, when black men have the nerve to say, I can do bad all by myself. But when you look at the climate in today's culture for men and black men in general, or in specifics, black men are absolutely right for the most part when they say this. They can do bad all by themselves. And there's a reason why there is such a low marital rate. I believe there's a reason why there's such beef between the sexes. And that reason is black men are tired of being sick and tired. So now they're telling African American women, I can do bad all by myself. But what I found to be quite different, instead of doing bad all by themselves, don't you know that African American men, or most men in general, when they're by themselves, they tend to do a lot better. You see, here's what the scary thing about it is for any women who want black men. Once you start telling black men that you can do bad all by themselves, and then they start saying the same thing to you, women become in trouble. In particular, African American women. Because if you look at the marriage statistics, most black women, when they get married, almost 94% of them get married to black men. While there's some researchers that show, or polls, depending on what year you look at, there have been years where upwards of 24 or 25% of black men married interracially. So what happens to the whole community with regards to dating and relationships when black men say, you know, hey, I'm good. I'll do this alone. I don't need your drama. I don't want to play stepdaddy to your kids. I don't want to deal with your attitude. In fact, I'll just work. I'll live in my modest apartment, my 1-bedroom apartment, and I'll keep all my money to myself. What happens to black America? It's shattered. And see, this is what black America is dealing with right now. A group of black men who are saying, I can do bad all by myself. A group of black men saying, hey, I'm MGTOW. A group of black men saying, hey, I'm a pickup artist. A group of black men who are saying, hey, I'm Ibmore. A group of black men saying, hey, I'm a lifelong bachelor. A group of black men saying, well, maybe I'd get married if I find a unicorn, but I don't know about that. You see, all of these typical brothers who are in these categories are pretty much saying the same thing. They're saying that I don't need you. You can go over there. You can save it. You're not bringing anything to the table that I feel that is worthwhile. So therefore, I'll do bad all by myself. And do you know what? They're right. This is something that we got to really understand in black America, that black men are just simply tired of being sick and tired. The evidence is showing this. Now, to be honest, black men do have their problems. I would never disagree with that. Black men do have their issues. I would never disagree with that. But the climate that we see in black America is showing to the point that, hey, this long-term thing, it's not for me. What I'm seeing right now on the dating market in black America is not for me. Or I'll go out and get a white girl. Or I'll go out and get an Asian girl. Or I'll go out to the Dominican Republic. Or I'll go to Brazil. See, this is what we're seeing right now. And as you're seeing black men become more upwardly mobile, more African American men moving into the middle class, what you're seeing is once black men get a taste of what's overseas, or once black men get a taste of the multiculture of the United States dating all types of other women, these black men are not coming back to black women. This is what you're going to see. These black men are going to leave the community and never return. And that's going to cause even more further discontentment in black America. And to be honest, all I got to say is that these brothers have been kind of forced in this position to a certain degree. Where it's at right now, there's irreconcilable differences between black men and black women. I really don't think it can work. So both sides have chosen to say, I can do better by myself and let the best man win in the dating market with other races. And black men are winning by far. It's not even a competition. So I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on the issue. Like I'm a black person, as you know. I love African American women. Would I get married to the right one? Possibly, sure. I wouldn't doubt it. Or, black woman. I mean, that's what I would like to do. But the reality of it is, it's a great chance that even myself might be doing bad by himself. That's just the reality of it. That's what most black men are accepting. They're ready to go at this alone. And a lot of us, very happy with it. Do me a favor, subscribe to my second channel, Oshay Duke Jackson 2 and Oshay Vlogcast. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. We got a big hangout tomorrow. I want to thank all you brothers for supporting me on Patreon. I want to thank all of you brothers for the work that you guys have done supporting the NegroManosphere.com. I'm just elated to be a part of you brothers in the media game. Making content for black men is fulfilling and it's fun. I love the collaborations. Tomorrow we'll be having somewhat of a Father's Day show hangout. We'll be talking with Phil from That Vice Show, New Possibilities, Dr. Kenyon Meadows, Search for Uhuru will be there. Solo TV 84 will be there. We're going to have a big all-star cast. Anthony Brian Logan. It's going to be a lot of powerful brothers. We're going to be talking about the plight of brothers and what we can do to move black men forward as a group. And hopefully you guys show up. It's going to be a great hangout, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you click the bell on that. On the Oshay Vlogcast channel, go ahead and subscribe to that. Also, brothers, continue to support us on Patreon, right? NegroManosphere.com. We have the Moderator Awards. Vote for your favorite moderator. They're also in the description and in the comment section, pinned to the top. We want you brothers to support us on Patreon, $5 a month. It helps keep these things going. The NegroManosphere.com has particular content on Patreon. I produce, Donovan Sharp produce, Rom produces, Solo TV 84, LAR Movement, my comic. And also I'm subscribed to 25 other people, right? So when you support me at $5 a month, you're supporting other people at $5 a month. Most of all the guys tomorrow that will be on the show, I support on Patreon. So as you know, brothers, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high, and I'm out.